Welcome to the Indiana College Cost Estimator, www.indianacollegecosts.org. In this video, we're going to look at the Research Other Planning Steps section. In this section, we're going to look at some of the non-financial aid related information, such as the admissions process, college entrance tests, other college selection resources, Ask the Expert sessions, frequently asked questions, helpful links, and the high school timeline. So let's start with the admissions process. In this section, you're going to find language associated with the admissions process, and it's going to give a little bit of an explanation as to what each of those terms means, such as early deadlines, such as early decision and early action, student reply dates, rolling admissions, etc. If you want to learn more about the admissions process, we encourage you to come back to Research Other Planning Steps and to look at the admissions process icon. Next up is college entrance tests, more specifically the SAT and the ACT. This section provides you with some basic information about each test, gives you the associated costs for each test, and also gives you test prep resources, and most importantly, gives you the test dates and registration dates for the most current year available. Remember, it's very important that you take college entrance tests, a requirement for admission at many colleges and universities. Some require you to have a certain minimum score. Further, many will base whether or not you receive institutional merit-based financial aid and sometimes need-based financial aid and how much you'll receive if you're eligible off of these scores. That's why it's so important for you to take advantage of these tests and probably to take the test more than once. Next up is Other College Selection Resources. This is a treasure trove of helpful documents. Here you can find PDFs on just about anything from taking tests to writing college admissions essays to taking college tours. It even covers job interviews. We encourage you to take advantage of the documents in this section. They were resources intentionally designed for you, and they're here for free. Next up, Ask the Expert sessions. As you might remember when you registered as a user, and if you haven't done that yet, don't forget to go to the top right corner of the page and click Sign Up. But when you register, you have the option to opt in to receive Ask the Expert webinar invitations. We host free webinars at certain times throughout the year on topics such as, but not limited to, college selection, financial aid, and making a successful college transition. When one is scheduled, you'll receive an invitation where you can register for the event. They usually only last an hour and are well worth your time. To see if one is scheduled for the future, you can either come to this icon, or you can go to the calendar of events on the ICCE homepage. Next up is the frequently asked questions. Through our work all across the state, we get questions every day, and many times we get the same questions. Because of that, we have had our experts put together a list of frequently asked questions, and then we had them answer them. So be sure, if you come to this website with questions already in mind, to check this section. We might have the answer right here for you. Next up is helpful links. This is a listing of some of the best websites for college selection, admissions, and financial aid out here on the web. It also goes a step further to provide you with career exploration websites. You might even recognize some of the Indiana-specific URLs, such as Learn More Indiana's website or Trip to College. The last icon in this section is the high school timeline. As we covered in the video for the home page, the high school timeline covers steps you could be taking throughout your high school career in order to prepare for college. When you click on the title of the year, it expands, and it has links that take you deeper into the website, such as the College Visit 101 Tour Tips, which you could also find in the Other College Selection Resources section. And with that, we're at the end of Research Other Planning Steps. I encourage you to come back to Research Other Planning Steps and explore this section more in depth. Remember, the website is www.indianacollegecosts.org.